As I look across on the couch and I see someone that doesn't want to get up. She looks very comfortable right now. Oh, what else? She told me she was excited about all this today. Doesn't look very excited right now. It's like, hey, what do I do? Do I get up and have a nice little comfortable spot right next to my hubby, like last time, or do I just not do anything? Alright. So I'm gonna get started and she can join in.
Yeah.
September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom number 1. Can you imagine? I'm gonna actually try to do all the voices in this one, male and female. Because she's not coming over. Oh, there we go. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. How's Edgeworth? I've been not showing any signs of weakness today. Really, Colette?
What?
I've been not showing any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, you might want to bring your water over here, too. Because I know I'm going to need it. Hey, MBJK, welcome to the stream. Here to look. That's fine. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin, then. If we may, call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls Chief Officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. And Gumshoe looks very presentable. Witness, please state your name and profession for the court. Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The names are hella puny. Yeah, Gumshoe, Edgeworth, Wright. Wait until we get to the later games. The murder weapon was a statue of a thinker, found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. You're still calling it a statue? Floor plans out of the court record. Nice. Yep. Gummy, the name's a hell of beauty. They are. No, detective. Yes, sir? You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had heard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this heard evidence. Here we go. Witness testimony, Maya Fey's arrest. Let us begin. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There's two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Yes. All I need is a red hat and I'll be able to call myself Santa Claus. I mean... Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh! Smack. Hey, I just threw something at me. What's this? Oh, is that what I think it is? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in the witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. Huh. I should have expected Bernard to know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. Better get that there. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Naomi confirmed she's not with the WWE according to her Instagram. Yeah, but that was probably like confirmed months ago. Just not by her. That's the other thing about that one. Okay, so blah blah blah. Okay, so who did you say you got a call from? Hey pal, don't play dumb. You know who. So Cole, Colette, any stories from work? I don't know. Colette might have some. Mine, actually, there was one related last week. I'll get into it now a little later, probably in between chapters, so... Call was from a customer at the Gateway Hotel, right? Across from the crime scene. Okay. Impressed. Not sure if it did much, though. Alright. Please continue. There already. Detective Gumshoe. How long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime? Right. I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. My motto this month is quick response. That's how I got there before the killer got away. Indeed. So, tell us who the two people you found on the scene were. Yes, sir. And your ass is supposed to be over here.
Yeah.
No.
I'll be over in a second. Jeez, I'm gonna voice over for the attorney in a minute, okay?
Slamming my hands on the table for no reason. Are you absolutely sure it was us? Wait, what kind of question is that? Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With the funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you two stand out alike, like suspicious people at the crime scene. Well, he does have a point about her. She's pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press with a little more care. This is my fay. Because, you know, that seemed like the logical thing to do. Why is that? What's your reason? Why, we had a witness describing her. Just hold on 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence. She did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You didn't say it. You said it. Exactly. What about this suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious. And she sure isn't Pink, pal. Have you ever seen her clothing? I would say that's Pink. In fact, it's probably like the definition of pink at this point. Well, I guess she is Pink. That's enough. Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Yeah. Sorry. I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony. Your Honor, sir. There is something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
Oh yeah, I gotta do that.
Heard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Meyer, written clear with blood. Lab test results show that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How do you like that? That's my hard evidence. Okay. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Do you like my beard, or should I just make it more like Santa Claus? I mean, Your Honor. Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, sir. Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Oh, I guess she found that funny. I don't know what the hell she was laughing at.
I did. Of course I did.
Heard evidence. Okay. Dun, dun. Did you find any evidence? No. Don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen. I'm getting to the good part. I got a bad feeling about this. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it.
Exactly.
Oh, then who did write it? Smarty Pants? Who?
So it's a day 2 trial, is it?
It's a trial.
Yeah. Day 2 trial. We're on day 2 or whatever, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I did. Miss May, or probably the killer. 'Cause that's really the only option I got. The killer. Anyone can see that. You're saying the killer wrote her own name, buddy?
No.
Please. She was framed. Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence?
Well, I mean, you can always, like, when he mentions about, like, say, like on his sick statement, you can always prevent, like, you know, send, like, the autopsy report to Gumshoe, you know?
I guess that was a bit
Sure, like the day
of a
after
tall
the
order
murder,
for
you know? I guess I could do that.
Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright. Yeah, pal. Eric. Well, detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found. Do you have proof it was Mia who wrote it? Of course I do, pal. Uh-oh. You sounded pretty confident. This might not be good. What kind of tests were these again? Huh? What kind of? Well, I heard I take the, little bits of, in the blood, hemoglobin, goblins, hobgob, I'm a goblin, Bobbin. I refuse to testify in this matter, pal.
Ha 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 ha.
Maybe Colette can help you out.
Huh.
I'm no expert on blood tests. Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony. Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah? I look forward to your next evaluation. As should you. Oh,
Hmm.
that was a mess. Hey,
Your lab test showed that
Where
the
was
blood was the victim's, of course. You know.
also blood found on the victim's finger.
Yeah.
Now, which hand was the bloody finger, detective? The right hand. She was right-handed. Ha ha ha! Nice try. Well, guess it wasn't too hard
Well,
to see
here's the
what
thing.
I was
If you
getting
look
at.
at the court record, you can check the autopsy report, and
Why should not the victim recall his names? So.
you know, and I think like you'll notice that it could be, you know, that where Mia died instantly after being hit. So you can always present that.
Yeah, that's
You know, and that's after when he says before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. You know. Huh. You can do that because that sounds fishy.
Right there. Yeah, because that's literally the last one.
Yeah. So why don't you just try to present that?
The autopsy report.
Yeah.
Single blunt force trauma death was instantaneous.
Yeah.
Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, EFA, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Faye. Faye? That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? No, not the latest bit. Of course you wrote it. Who else could have?
No.
You could have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Oh, I can see where this is going.
Yeah.
Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. What? No but-ting. You're way out of this one, detective. Order! Order! I should try to make myself sound more like Abe Simpson. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had time to write anything down.
Yes, that's your no blood.
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When?
I would choose the day after the murder.
Yeah, the day after murder would be the perfect one.
Yeah, the day after.
It would be the day after. You can't get it the day of.
Exactly.
Because they hadn't done the autopsy yet. That's clearly evident there. It was the day after the murder. Prosecution's point being... that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? Second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there's a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it is quite easy to imagine that the victim may have time to write Maya. That is all.
Huh.
I see. Jesus, could your eyes get any wider?
Huh.
Damn you, Edgeworth. I should know you'd have something up your sleeve. Mr. Wright. He looks shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham. The detective's a sham.
Doesn't matter what you're saying.
I see that about Edgeworth. Actually, on that one, Mr. Edgeworth. I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. You call BS on that one? Yeah, I would call it on that one too. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report?
Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution.
No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood. The court accepts the evidence.
Autopsy report updated in the court record. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes.
Darn, this isn't good.